Today I will be talking about the problems and solutions that are occurring at the moment in the facility for food. First, introduction-wise here, there are many problems that can happen. We'll go over that. We'll go over the thoughts that I think of the problems, what the solutions may be, and outcome, and then we'll go over our conclusion. Organization is the first thing. First, what we need to do is figure out the problems with how much stock is in each storage area, how long have we had the product, what it is. You never know what it is unless it's labeled, and it seems at this point labeling has not been happening. You also need to know the expiration date. So the solutions we have are to label the products so that you know exactly what it is, when it was delivered, when you need to use it by. Also communicating, which is again, the making sure it's labeled, making sure people telling each other it's labeled or what it is or where to go. And in this process, you're being prepared. You're making sure that everything is stable, good to go. You're not going to be changing something, anything like that. Then we have our financial. We don't want to spend any more money. So the next thing is, how much money are we able to spend? How much do we order? And how much do I need to have in stock? The ordering will need to take place probably weekly, just to make sure that it's everything we need. Secondly, you'll need to do it in that timely manner to make sure you have what you need for the following week. We also need to know what's in inventory to make sure that we know exactly what we're ordering, what we need to order, and what needs to be used. Inventory. What do we have on hand? What is the amount that we need to order, and how do I make it better? First, we need to count everything that's in the storage closets, anything like that. We need to make sure we have our correct numbering of everything. Orders have come in and it's just not been correctly written down, or we need to make sure we know what we have and what we're gonna have. Once again, that goes with labeling. We need to make sure we label everything we have, when we got it, when we need to use it by, what it exactly is, what it's going to be used for even, so you know which meals you'll need it for. My thoughts, how do we improve the system? Well, at this moment, what we're doing is we're going to take and go through every inventory, make sure we take down everything we need to know, and go from there. How can we be more efficient? Once again, just communicating, preparing for everything. And then we're going to save money because we're going to be ordering specifically what we need each time instead of over-ordering, instead of making sure we have a ton of it in our storage closets. Conclusion, we went over our organization. You need to make sure that everything is in the correct spot so anybody can go in and know where it's at. Financial, we're going to try to save some more money and get just what we need every week. Yeah, we might be ordering once a week instead of, maybe once a month, but at least you're knowing exactly what's being used and nothing's going to waste. You need to know what's in your inventory. Make sure everything is good to go in there. Counting everything that comes in, what's being used, what hasn't been used. And then it comes down to my thoughts. I think that this could be a great operation as long as everything is put into place. You want to make sure that everything is good to go. Just making sure that we can make it efficient and make sure everything's rolling for this, and I want to make sure we save money.